Hello traders, Joseph here again. Thank you so much for joining me on today's video. So I've decided to do something completely different in today's video. I'm going to be analyzing cryptocurrencies, and specifically the four cryptocurrencies I've chosen are Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin and Ripple. So I'm going to be looking at those currencies and be analyzing the charts, technically, and kind of give you guys my analysis of what I think is going to happen to the cryptocurrencies in the near future. So for those of you guys who are crypto traders out there, I'm hoping this video is going to be useful to you. So anyway, without further ado, let's look at the chart. So I've got my chart here on the Bitcoin chart. So what I'll do is I actually put this on a higher time frame. So let's go over to the daily time frame and let's try and give this a proper bird's eye view and see what the market has done. Now, if you look at this market closely, I mean, a lot of people might just think this is random, but there's a lot of things that has happened in this market that isn't random. And because if I look at this market clearly, I can see one of my favorite strategies, which I do trade, which is the 1 2 3 strategy. And I'm sure you guys have come across a few of my videos in YouTube where I showed you guys how to kind of trade the 1 2 3 strategy. And if you're still not sure on how to do it, then obviously you can come in and join my Zoom classes. And you're going to learn how to trade it accurately. So looking at this market here, if I identify this 1 2 3, I'll show you guys there. It's just right there, 1 2 3. We got the breaker structure. Now if I told you guys that I predicted this fall all the way back down here, and I also predicted the market to rally up to this current point that we're at currently, I know most of people are going to say, oh no, he's lying, there's no way you could have predicted that based on the 1 2 3 strategy. Okay, so why don't I show it to you guys? So let me head over to my trading view page, go on my profile page, and just let me select Bitcoin, and let's go through some of my previous analysis. And I think I've done that prediction a while ago, so hopefully it's going to be somewhere here. So here we've got the chart. So we've got the Bitcoin currency chart here, and you can clearly see what my headline says. If you can't see it, put some glasses on. And what do you see here? This is my prediction that the market is going to go back all the way to that low, and then we're going to get a rise. This is based on a 1 2 3 strategy, which so many people don't even understand how to trade it. Yeah? Why don't you click the button and see? See, we got the drop and we're now getting the rise. Even I predicted that rise using a different strategy, which was advanced patterns. That's another strategy that I still trade as well with my traders in my Zoom classes. Yeah, what do you see? Perfect. Yeah, so this is the 1 2 3 strategy. But obviously you still need to understand how to trade it. But anyway, the focus right now is on what the market is going to do here and where we're going to go from there. So I'm going to drop this down to a 4-hour chart and kind of analyze what the market has been doing. And currently, if you focus on the current structure of the market, we can see that the market is clearly setting up for a nice buy setup. A buy setup that you'll be looking for this market to kind of break out soon. So, and this coming week we're likely going to get that break. But putting it back on the higher time frame, on the daily time frame, if we look at this current structure the market is making here, we've got a nice buy setup as well on a higher time frame. Now could this market go lower? Is it possible to kind of get another move kind of before we break? Yeah, absolutely. That's absolutely possible. The market can do that. But I think at any point in time we're looking for Bitcoin to rally, simply because the market has already completed all the technical analysis that the market needs to do when it comes to the 1 2 3 strategy. So now at this point we can expect Bitcoin to rally soon. I mean, at some point a few months ago I was predicting that the Bitcoin could give us one more low before we go back up, simply based on looking at these structures, because sometimes the 1 2 3 it can do that. You can get the market coming back, rallying, retesting the previous structure, giving you a kind of a reaction just to acknowledge that there's a structure level there, and then before it rallies. But we didn't see that. The market kind of rallied, broke that structure, and now it's consolidating right at the top of that channel. And if I bring in my trend line here, you see we're clearly above that trend line. And this is the kind of consolidation you're looking for. So expect Bitcoin to rally very soon. So let's move on to the next one. After Bitcoin comes Ethereum. Now Ethereum, on the other hand, didn't do the 1, 2, 3 strategy. It did the contraction and expansion. By the way, 1, 2, 3 strategy is also a type of contraction and expansion strategy. But in this case, this is the channel contraction, where we have a nice contraction right there. The market in a channel contraction. We get a break out of the contraction, which I usually call the buyer's trap. The market going back all the way to the previous low, and then we're seeing a rally. Now if I tell you that I also predicted the market to do this, you would say I'm lying, right? How about I go over to my trading view page again and see Ethereum right there. Can you see the prediction? Expect this market to rally. Now at this point, I would expect the market to consolidate and break out of this channel. That's based on my prediction. But is there a chance that we could go back down for one more low? Of course we can do that. If you're looking at wave analysis especially, I mean, counting the first wave from here, you got the 1, the 2, the 3. This is the 4th wave. The market could come back down for a 5th wave before we rally. So that is absolutely possible. The market can do that. When the price action changes, the analysis changes as well. So just because if you make an analysis or you expect the market to go in a certain way, sometimes the price action can make your analysis change. And you're going to see that clear illustration on Ripple. So let's move over to Ripple. So Ripple right now on a higher time frame, which also by the way had the 1, 2, 3 strategy, which I predicted that same drop. I predicted this drop on TradingView. Just to quickly show you, where's Ripple? Maybe I didn't. I think I did, but I just can't find it. Somewhere. Yeah, it's right here. That's a drop. Gravity take control. The market dropped completely. And this one is a lot better actually for you guys to see. Drop, and then we're expecting the market to rally and go back up from that point onwards. That's the 1, 2, 3 strategy. So we go back here. Let's analyze. Let's try and see what the market is doing. So even though I'm expecting this market to rally, a few months ago, my analysis was that the Ripple is likely to go back down for one more low, because this was a corrective pattern. This right here is a corrective pattern, and a corrective pattern that usually breaks down to the low to create one more low. However, in terms of price action, the market decides to move in a choppy sideways version, and I would expect this to be a kind of a correction for the market to rally. A simple price action. All these things I'm telling you guys are gonna happen. You only have to come back a few months to see. Just like when I made those predictions on TradingView, they are gonna happen. It's just that you're gonna wait a while for you to see that. So let's look at it on a much lower time frame and see what the market is doing. So if I look at this, I'm gonna put this on actually on a 1 hour time frame. Yeah. Actually 4 hour might be better. So we got this on a 4 hour time frame. The market is currently making a nice buy setup as well, just like the Bitcoin. So all the cryptos are making a kind of nice buy setup, and you can expect that market to I would expect them to break out of this buy setup. Now how high that go is going to depend on a lot of things, because if you analyze this market close, you're going to see here the back here we have a nice 1, 2, 3. We got the break of structure. Now expect this market to go back to this high. But if it goes back to the high Are we gonna get a one? Can the market drop? Because based on a 1 2 3 strategy, the market is likely to go back to the highs and then drop to give you one more drop. That is absolutely possible, simply because if you look at that previous impulse leg is a bearish impulse leg. So this can be seen as a bigger correction. And also to take things a bit further, one, two, three, 4, 5. So this could actually happen. Come back down and then we go on. The bigger this correction, the bigger the move that is coming. You see that? So just pay attention. All you have to just pay attention. I'm gonna post some of these predictions on TradingView as well. So if you're not following me on TradingView, then you better go follow me on TradingView, and you're gonna see what's gonna happen in a few months. That's coming. All these predictions I'm doing on the cryptocurrency, you are gonna see them. It's just based on a simple strategy that people don't even know about. You know, the 1 2 3 strategy. How many of you guys know how to trade the 1 2 3 strategy? If you don't know how to trade it, then why are you not in my Zoom classes? Why are you not coming every Mondays and Fridays to come and to learn how to do this? Instead of learning all the strategies that are never gonna make you, you're never gonna be successful with those kind of strategies. You see how these ones work, right? So Litecoin on a higher time frame. We're getting a similar structure to that of a Ripple in terms of what the market is doing currently. However, if you look back here, we do have a contraction, a channel contraction here, similar to Ethereum. Similar to Ethereum, we had a channel contraction here. Break out of the channel, market will always come back down to the previous low. Now expect this market to do what Ripple is doing. We got the nice corrective structure, bearish corrective structure there, and the market is now giving us a bullish corrective structure. That is likely to rally soon. So this is it, guys. It's not it's something that it's something you have to find a way to learn how to trade these strategies, because you can clearly see. All you have to just follow me and trade. Look at all my predictions on the cryptocurrencies, and you are gonna see. And this is the kind of strategy that we trade. And the reason why this strategy is so good, because you get a very, very good risk to reward ratio on every trade that you take. So even if you're taking 100 trades and you have a winning ratio of 30%, you're still going to be profitable. That's exactly what we've been having with my WhatsApp trading members in the last couple months, which I'll show you the results here. So the last couple months, which was in April and May, we've taken a lot fewer trades, but look at the winners and the losses. 7 wins, 10 losses. Winning percentage of less than 50%. But what do you see in terms of the pips? The winners, 1,249 pips, losers 619. Still ended up making 631 pips because of the amazing risk to reward ratio that this strategy gives you. We move on to May. Same situation that we're facing. We had 6 winners, we had 9 losers. But you're still on the positive side. Obviously, if you compare that to the first couple months, it's a totally different scenario altogether. I mean, when you have more winners than losers, then it's ridiculous the kind of results you're gonna get. Look at that, over 2,000 pips in the first couple of months, because we're having more winners than losers. Now we're at the point that we're taking more losers than winners. We're still making profit, even though it's not really something massive, not really huge. But this is what this strategy does to you. So yeah, guys, you still have time. You can still come and join the trading classes. I mean, if you join the WhatsApp group, the things that you get free 2 weeks in the trading classes anyway. So you can come and see how the strategy is being traded. On the other hand, if you get the course, then you have lifetime access to the WhatsApp membership. And I know, as always, guys, you can always pay in installments as well. Like I said, I let people do that. So if that's something you're interested in, just go over to my website, drop me a message, and then we can, I'll get back to you, and we can sort that out. But this is the strategy you want to trade. If you don't believe me, you only have to go over my trading view, look at the predictions I've made using this kind of strategy, and also on my, what else? And I said, yeah, you can check out my previous videos on all the strategies, and you might learn a thing or few. I mean, this strategy, it works on everything, not just cryptocurrencies. But I just decided to make these videos on cryptocurrencies because I know there's so many people out there that do trade Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies. So this one is for you. So anyway, thank you guys for watching this video. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you guys on the next video.